Hi, so my name is Ian Howell, and I'll be representing Mossy Creek Team C, also known as Bridging Connections. Our advisors are Dr. Kirkfull, Dr. Castaneda, and Dr. Strebig. Bridges connect more than just locations, they connect people. Mossy Creek is a popular local fly fishing area in the Shenandoah Valley, and recently there's been an increase in flooding, causing bridges that are currently there to be washed away. As you can see on the picture on the left, in the top right-hand corner, is one of the bridges that was washed away. It was made from telephone poles that were wrapped together and then wooden planks were placed on top. As you can see, they were never secured to the ground or anything, so floodwaters very easily lifted them up and took them downstream. So that's where we come in. The Mossy Creek Capstone team consists of 3 sub-teams. Team A, which is responsible for creek bank and bed rehabilitation. Team B, which is responsible for abutments, roller supports, and foundations. And then finally, Team C, which is us, and we're responsible for the bridge, deck, and superstructure. Some important stakeholders in this project are Mr. Tro, who's pictured on the right, and he is the landowner of where this bridge will be built. We have Trout Unlimited, who ultimately is responsible for building this bridge, and we have the Department of Game and Inland Fisheries, who are the ones who are in control and responsible for the actions and activities that happen on Mossy Creek. Some things to know about Mossy Creek is that it runs through private property, but through the Department of Game and Inland Fisheries, you can gain a license to legally go onto this property and be able to fish the creek. Another important part is that Mossy Creek cannot be waded, so that means you can't walk through the creek or anything. So these bridges are very important for those trying to fish in this area and also for just trying to cross the creek. So over the past 2 semesters, Bridging Connections has been thinking of ways to avoid floodwaters and be able to cross this creek. And we came up with 2 major ideas, having a stationary bridge and a dynamic bridge. Our dynamic bridge idea is on the left, and it acts as a drawbridge, which is activated by a water wheel. And this water wheel is connected to a drivetrain system, which will end up tightening the cables, causing the bridge to rise. This water wheel will only, the drivetrain system will only be activated during floodwaters because we want this to be autonomous, not putting anybody in danger during the flood. And we also didn't want the bridge to be moving up and down whenever it's just flowing water. And then the stationary bridge will be like your regular everyday bridge that you're used to. It will be sturdy and secure enough to withstand the floodwaters and high enough off the creek to avoid debris that may be flowing downstream. So novel bridges for a changing world. Again, here are our ideas. Another big factor about our stationary bridge is that it has stairs. This will block unwarranted vehicles from getting onto the bridge. So just in case we have new owners move into Mr. Cho's house, we don't want them to be able to get their car onto the bridge because the bridge was not designed to hold that amount of weight. And if the car is on the bridge, then the bridge would most likely fail and we don't want to have any casualties or anything like that happen. And then on the right is our little model of the dynamic bridge. And so we're seeing how the drivetrain system would work and how the cables would raise up the bridge deck. Moving forward, we'd like to kind of get more understanding of the logistics of the dynamic bridge, seeing the flow rates of floodwaters and understanding how the entire water wheel system will work, causing the bridge to rise. We'll also want to do a lot of material testing because we have a basic understanding of what material we want to use. But Mr. Cho was talking to us and he said that he doesn't want this bridge to be something where he has to go out and do maintenance to it like every other month. We want this bridge to be there and stay there and not have anything happen to it. Another thing that we will want to make sure happens is that we are in communication with teams A and B. So that way, by this time next year, we'll be able to hand over thorough construction plans to Trout Unlimited for them to start actually building this bridge. And thank you, and that is all.